Today's another great day to check out a new FL Studio update. So I just updated my FL Studio. Right now you can see that the new update, if I show you, the new update is the FL Studio 2024.2 update. So I just installed it right now. If I come to help and I come to about, you can see over here it says version 24.2, right? So it's all updated, but now time to take a look at what's new, because I just updated it without even checking what's new, because I just saw that they had an update. Because every time you go into FL Studio, right here they always tell you if there's a new update or not. So I always just check there if there's anything new, and they also share on social media. Like right here I'm on their social media page. So let's check out. Okay, 6 big things they just added, because with these updates, you know, they always add a lot of things into them, and most of the things you probably don't even notice because they're just like ease of life type of updates. But there are big things that you will actually notice, and things that are super important. So those are the things that I like to cover to get to a point instead of looking at a whole list of updates. Okay, so they say 6 big things we've just added to FL Studio 24. Okay, hot swap loops from FL Cloud. I don't use FL Cloud. If you do, you let me know. So for me, this doesn't really matter to me. Scalable plugins, drum pad effector, Poison, and Soar now scale smoothly to resolutions up to 8K with pixel perfect visuals. That is a great thing to add to these plugins, because to be honest, these old plugins were looking like trash. They were looking horrible. So now that you can rescale them and move them, that's really cool. So let's check it out. Let's check it out and test it out and see what it looks like. So they said Effector, Poison, and Soar. So I will try out Poison and Soar, because Poison is a cool plugin, but it just didn't look as good. Do I have Poison here? I don't have that. So I'll just load it up. I'll find it around here. Okay, Poison right there. So if they say you can scale them, can I just drag and drop from the corners? No, I cannot do that. Is there something in the menu? I cannot see anything in the menu. Okay, the drop down menu is right here. So let's see how to do that. Okay, it's presets. Nope, not presets. Can we do any? Okay, here's scaling right here, down here. So you can, it's on host right now, and you can change it to system. So let's do 100%. So that's 100%, and it still looks clear, although it got really small. So if we go back and let's do 200%. Okay, looks nice. Looks nice. Let's do even bigger than that. Let's do 300. Wow, that looks really nice. That looks really good. That looks really good. Like you see, it's even filling up the whole screen, and everything still looks nice and quality and sharp. That is a really cool thing to do. So I can just bring it back to host, and then, you know, it will align perfectly with whatever screen resolution that you have on. So it is a cool thing about this update. So let's continue. So you can try this out and see how they can look, you know, for you, depending on how you want to scale your plugins. So the next thing is see ghost notes from other patterns in the piano roll. What? See ghost notes from other patterns in piano roll. Wow, that's great. So you can see ghost notes from other patterns. That is amazing. And I can see here it says piano roll bass strings. I wonder what that's about. So let's explore with this, right? So if I come in here and I come into this chord progression right here, let's take a look at that. So if I go to options and I go to, let's see, view and ghost channels, editable ghosts. Okay, so what does this do now? Oh, I think I can see ghost notes that are in the same pattern. Okay, I see what they mean now. I see what they mean. So for this one, it's not showing any ghost notes because there is no other patterns in the same channel right here. So if I go in this one and then I just start loading up different notes like this, and then if I go in this toxic biohazard and I just start filling in other notes like that, just for example, just so that we can see how it looks on the other side. Like, I'm not even gonna make sure that this sounds correct or sounds right because it's for demo purposes, so we see what's gonna happen on the other side. So if I do this, I can now see those notes. Like you see that note there, those small notes there, I can see them from the other patterns. So if I come up here, because this is new, right? So right here on the corner, that is definitely new. I can see here there's switches here, so I can turn off different. Oh, there we go. You can turn off the ones that you want to see. So now you can select which ghost notes from which pattern you want to see. That is crazy. And if I add more, like let's just go on this perk here and let me just add more notes. Boom, 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 boom. Just some random stuff like right there. And then it adds it right there on that menu. Wow, this is dope. This is dope. Big shout out to FL Studio for doing this. Wow, well, ImageLine, not FL Studio. ImageLine is the company that owns FL Studio. If I do this again, I can see, and then you can just reselect. Wow, this is great. This is great. This is definitely a powerful feature that they added here, because a lot of people use ghost notes. I also use ghost notes, and this is super helpful. I'm glad that they like updated their ghost notes, because they've been like that for as long as I can remember. This is definitely great. So big thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below about this feature. And then next up, new plugin Transporter, a powerful real-time looping FX plugin. Create dynamic on-the-fly effects and seamlessly loop sections of your audio. That is great. That is great. So this is an FX plugin. So with an FX plugin, obviously you have to throw it on to a mixer track, right? So I could just throw it on the master here. So where would I find it? They usually have somewhere where they say new, right there. So they've got low lifter. I think this came with a previous update, and they've got spreader as well. I haven't even tried this. I haven't even used these yet. But Transporter is the one that you would want to take a look at. Okay, I see what it's kind of doing, and I would love to explore more about it. If you'd want to see a video tutorial on how to use it, you can let me know. I can probably work on that, and then I can come back and show you. And is this also scalable? Let's just also check out the scaling. If I turn it to 200 again, okay, nothing happened. If I change it to 300, okay, there, now it's bigger. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm sure you can scale most plugins, right? So I'm sure you can probably do that. So this is a cool, a really cool and interesting plugin to see what you can do with it and how you can play around with different sounds. I'm definitely going to explore more with this plugin just to see what it can do. But let's move on. Okay, so next up, they say low latency mode. So delay audio output. Okay, accurately monitor your audio or MIDI recordings in real time. Okay, so that's super cool. In case you're having some latency issues with the sound that you're having, you can turn it to low latency mode. Okay, and then Flex Pack in FL Cloud Pro. So that's for FL Cloud. I'm not going to worry about that. Plus more workflow improvement. See samples used in the project from the browser, improve tagging and for stem separation, snap any MIDI controller to the same key as the piano roll. Okay, that's pretty cool. Toggle apply tempo when using the tap tempo tool. Okay, so these are just some workflow improvements. Like again, these are not like really major workflow improvements. It's just simple things here and there. And I think the snap any MIDI controller to the same key as the piano roll, that's really cool. I think that's interesting. That can become very useful if you're composing. Yes, an update now for free. Obviously, lifetime free updates. It's really cool. But yeah, so that's basically mostly it about this update that I could tell. I just wanted to take a look at just the the basic, simple, important things that they added to this new FL Studio update without having to make a long video about the update itself. But this one is a solid one to end off the year, and I'm sure this is definitely going to be their last update until next year, if they're gonna release a new version next year, or if they're just gonna continue updating the same version that we have. We'll have to see next year, right? But anyway, you let me know what you think down below about this whole update. What do you think? What are your favorite features? What are you excited about? Have you updated yet, or you're fine with the version that you're on? You can drop me a comment down below. If you want to see more videos from me, you can definitely check them out. If you want to check out like the previous updates, if you might have missed them, you can check out my video on that as well. If you want to see some production videos, definitely check them out. If you need anything to make music, like samples, presets, and even a template like for FL Studio like this one, or for Logic Pro, so that you can have somewhere to start when you're making your music, you can definitely check out the link that's down below to my store, where you can grab anything you want to use to make your music sound really cool. Thank you so much for watching. I'm X, and I'm out. Peace.